So today we will go through our management information system KPI Suite. So first of all, we will describe what kind of project is it, what kind of problem is that, and the implementation stages and example of representations of the dashboard and some additional features. So prime quality and 15 years experience with the software development and the consulting in management consulting. And our product is very compatible from the prices point of view, even with the SaaS systems, but it's a perpetual licenses. Solution configurator, you can easily add additional features if you don't have it to the system, and cover a lot of different business processes in a company. Work in the cloud or server, you can install it on your own server, virtual servers, buy the licenses, perpetual licenses, or you can take a SaaS like a rank of the software. It depends on your business processes. Ready-made configuration allowed us to have rapid implementation keys, which help you very fast to create your own system and use different methodologies of our partner for different area like telecom, finance, business, etc. And the integration, no need to change all the business processes in a company like it's usually happen when you implement the ERP system or CRM system. Very easy connect to the current IT infrastructure. So what kind of data do we use, what kind of tasks we are doing in our solutions? So first of all, it's a data collection. Imagine 2-3 different type of sources we can connect, take from ERP system, for the CRM system, SMS system, warehouse management system, so collecting all the data to one system. Company effectiveness, balance scorecard, strategy management, it's management by objective. A lot of different various methodologies can be implemented in our system. Even the personal assessment, department assessment, all of this can be grades, can be implemented in the system and allow you to measure people and to make very transparent bonus management system. Assessment of the business processes, finding the bottlenecks, assessment monitoring of the project by the budgets, by the duration, by the periods, allow us to understand what steps of the project have a problem or not. Some task management when you're connecting some problematic tasks or KPIs, creating a new task for the people to understand what's happening with the KPIs. Online dashboarding for inputting data and reading data in an easy and nice format. Integration with the IT systems of current infrastructure in a company. So modules, what do we have inside? Structure of the data, small databases, visual forming databases, keeping inside. You can keep 1,000, tens of thousands, this kind of depends of what type of analysis are you doing. For the big people with big number of people companies, you can use this and easily manage of 10,000 structures. Also for doing some manipulation only in the tables, you can use tables and sheets, you can use the dashboards. Easy and nice things to do and to be user friendly. Library, keeping data, files, pictures for these dashboards, text files you can store in libraries, and integration allows us to take data from these sources that we speak about. And the modules and extensions helps us to make it easy to work and make a fast results. Stages of implementation. First of all, we should make introduction of our system and collect as much as possible information and the we need to understand what they are looking for, our customers, and what they are waiting for, what is the expectations. So we're collecting this data, we're collecting the information about the measures, measuring units, mathematical formulas, collecting all to the one document after to be easily implemented to the system. Based on this document, we are collecting data in our system. We are modeling in structure, making values, putting a plan, fact values, and to understand how does work the formulas and mathematics. If everything works well, we're connecting the dashboards, making sexy and nice looking look and feel interfaces, not only for reading the data, also for putting data there. Integration, connecting our sources to see what information we can manually take and what we can take from the ERP system for excluding situation for double entering data. Testing, based on the tests in our first stage, we are putting data to the system, recalculating and looking is that the result what we need or not. Installation and training. This helps us to deliver the results of the system to the customer, but most of the time the team which we implement with already more or less know how to work and use our training aids to work with this. Transferring the results. So what we are starting with first is starting to making different type of KPIs. For instance, net profit we need to increase, cost of manufactured goods we need to decrease. Some products can be, some KPIs can be for stabilizing. So we make this kind of preparations for modeling the real structure and keeping the data there. After that, we are starting to develop these structures. For instance, here is a balance scorecard. We made an element like a perspective. It's a finance perspective. Under that, we create 4 strategic goals: increase net profit, increase margin, size of orders, etc., etc., and put it the formulas to combine this data from the measure point of view, from measure level to the goals level. And sometimes we need the correlations, the links between, because some number of the orders could be from different divisions or the countries, and we could combine. So it could be number of orders from US, from the Canada, number from the Europe can be divided to West and East Europe, and these all automatically can be combined to the level of increased number of orders. Next, we need to make a different nice designed interfaces. So some part of element just showing information, and we have other part which allowed us to put information there. Some checkboxes, combo boxes, date choose, numeric and text field, radio buttons, insert. So we're creating the number of dashboards to support business process of fulfilling the data in the system. Management of customer users. We can create any number of users, and each user will have their own roles and groups like in all other operations system. So we can define the roles like administrator or reader. He will just read the data, and he will just read the data from one country. He will not see another country. So very thin tuning to be done with the data and with functionality of the people. Also we can show now the results of the our implementation. It could be, for instance, balance scorecard. So all of these elements like right in a, not let's say Photoshop, but it looks like when you modeling in a just modeling in a Word, MS Word, but in this case you are getting a real data to your dashboard. You have a perspective, strategy map, also some links between the goals, or you can take a table view with same information, but you are drill down through the level of the KPIs, the diagrams with the nice elements, links. You can drill down to exactly one KPI to see what's there happening. Make the organization structure with the effectiveness of the people, all the people, and as we understand that this is a combined some measure of the several KPIs which is under his bonus cards or his personal effectiveness cards. Dashboards, as we said, very nice and beautiful dashboards we can put to the system, so people will like to work with this and feel that this could be really informative and very nice. For the project management, we are offering this component which is using for understanding what's happening each of this Gantt chart and step showing not only the period in actual it's comparable with the planned dates, also the duration, also the budget, and you can put as much as possible criteria for each this level and step. Heat maps we use for the analyzing the risk matrix. We have risks, we have impacts, we have probability, and system show us on a heat map show what's happening with each risk and what is the dynamics. So, and additional features. First feature, what we want to say that when you have a problem with KPI system sending you email, your email you're getting to your like Outlook, and Outlook immediately understand that system received from this information from the KPI Suite Platform and allow you the buttons, just click and say okay, I am taking this task to do, or just reject or do whatever you want, depends on your stages of this task. So you don't need to go to login and do some tasks, you just can react from your tab or your phone. From the other side, possible to export all the tasks to your task management system and easily to integrate, and people will not run all the time for different systems and just will take one and work with that, and the system will synchronize the tasks between the systems. Data collecting, as we said, there are several ways we can directly take data from CRM system, but it's not common, not so good. Data mart, we are making some table for connecting and working between the systems, so source system put into this table and we are taking from this table information. Manual entry, if something in mind in the brain of the people, for the experts, just giving them possibility to click and put data through the interfaces, and API, which is quite common to work with the data. Version control. And now, what is the benefits? Promptness. So big companies can make reporting half of the year, once a year, depends on the structure, but because of most of them, because they couldn't take big complicated tasks to do, not can take all the information and do it very fast. It's very expensive procedure. In our system, you can easily make very cost-effective solution to get all the data fast and on time. United KPIs, so finance guys will not say that there is a wrong data in a CRM system and sales will not have a problem with. So it would be one-stop place for all of the KPIs, which will be analyzed and updated as fast as possible. Reporting all the data in the system, so we can make reports and print it and what we need. Online possibility allow us to 24/7 to have any kind of data in the system. And sustainable support, so you can have a team inside the company which will support very easy your system. So what we are usually implementing first is getting all the data, it's one of the ways how to understand what we are getting in a pilot. Collecting all the requirements, making a modeling, after making a test and implementing this procedure help us to explain customers what is the main steps to implement for this and that departments, and very cheap way to understand do they need or not to implement such kind of products before doing big implementation. So please contact us, we'll be glad to hear you and have a good time. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye.